Hi everyone, I'm Phil from Tech for Techs. Today we're going to be looking at this new mouse from Marvo. It's the Marvo Scorpion Pro G945 USB RGB LED programmable gaming mouse. And if you are interested, we do have links in the description just below. Before we go on to the main video, if you would do us a favour, click that like button, subscribe, click the bell as well. That way you'll get notifications of new videos and live streams we do. Again, doing all these things helps support the channel, and helping to support the channel allows us to release more videos, better quality videos, and more content exclusively just for you. Okay, we're looking at this Marvo G945 gaming and office mode mouse. It's programmable. Only catches with the programmable part, at least from what I can see, is I've been on the Marvo website where it tells us to download the drivers. Unfortunately, the product is not even listed on their website. I have found it on the Spanish version of their website, but when you do click the download link, it doesn't actually download. So again, hopefully they'll rectify that before we release the review, and if they do, it'll be above in the text, so you'll be able to see. So right, okay, so as you can see the mouse there, you can see the RGB lighting, you've got your buttons on the side, wheel and everything. Looks pretty nice, so that's pretty good. It does say driver programmable, but we said without the software we're going to be a little bit stuck. On the top of the box it says it's the Pro model. On the back of the box you can see basically the information telling you it's about really nice buttons and all this, that and the other. It does mention that it's got heavy duty switches for the main left and right button. It's high profile design with optimal palm support, easy customization via the software. Again, no software we can get hold of. 3 easy accessible thumb buttons for extra commandability and fast actuation. You've got optical sensor on there, which is a PAW3325DB plus BY8948. The sensitivity in DPI is between 1000 and 10,000 DPI. 9 buttons are programmable, which is going to be difficult without the software. The switch rating is 20 million clicks, it's RGB, it's USB 2, cable length is 1.8 meters, and it's Windows 7 and above. Okay, so this is the product itself. You've got the inside of the box, which looks pretty nice. They do a pretty good job on the packaging for the Marvo Pro range, which is pretty good. Comes with a plastic shell to cover it up. Not sure why that's necessarily needed, because you can't see in the box anyway. Why they can't just hold it in with a piece of cardboard or foam or something what's a bit more eco-friendly, I don't know. But otherwise, inside the box, all you've got is the mouse. We'll take a look at that in a second, and then we've got the manual itself as well. So the manual is a quick installation guide. It basically says plug in and away you go, and to download the software from their website. Unfortunately, as we said, we're unable to get the software from the website because the product is not even listed. Okay, so let's have a look at the mouse itself first. We've got a braided cable. On the end of the braided cable you do have a plastic condom. Not sure why these are really needed these days, in all honesty. It's not as if it's going to catch a STD or anything like that, so it's pretty much unneeded. It's probably to protect the end or something, but it's just a waste of plastic if you ask me. The mouse itself does look pretty nice when you plug it in. The RGB lights are nice and vivid, very clear. We have turned a few studio lights down just so it looks a little bit better, but saying that, even when they were full on you could easily see the lighting effects on there. The thing what stands out to me first is this red thing on the side. At first I thought it was a button, and I was like, no, it looks a bit weird for a button, but it's actually a multimedia button. It actually lets you roll it up and down, and you can press it in as well, and by the feel of it, it does rock back and forward a little bit as well, but I'm not sure what that actually does because there's no software where we can program it or anything like that to test it out. But I'm guessing you can use the wheel for multiple things, probably strafing from side to side or something along that lines. I don't know, but we'll hopefully find out at some point when they bring the software out or they get the website sorted. The buttons on the top, so you've got your left, right button, just so you can hear them. So they're not the quietest, they are quite loud, but they do feel quite durable. You've got a wheel as well, which does step, so you've got like little increments where you can move it, or you can go full back and forth. It does make a sort of a windy noise when you do move it a lot. But it is rubberized on there, so you can grip very well. You've got a DPI button on the top, which changes you between 1,000 and 10,000 DPI, which I'm guessing you can adjust that in the software as well, but again, no software, so not much I can do. But when you do press the DPI button, it changes the Marvo logo and the colour on the wheel, so you know which DPI mode you've got it in, which is nice. You've also got an RGB effect button behind it. As you can see, you've got these two nice big stripes there for RGB effects. Only catch is obviously when you're playing a game, you're not going to see them because your hand covers them up. But it does look good when you haven't got your hand on it. But you've got different effects on there, so you can have it on this sort of multicolour rainbow effect. You can press it again and set it as it sets as specific colours. I don't know if you can, how much more detailed the software would allow you to go or change effects and stuff. Again, no software, not much I can do about it. Again, you've got RGB effects, flashy, stroby, lots of different ones. It looks like quite a few different options on there for you. I've not seen an option for fully off yet. Let me just hold it down, see if that turns it off. No, I'm guessing you might be able to in the software though, unless you have to press it 10 million times to go through all the different options, but it doesn't seem to be an off option on there. On the bottom you've got a home and an office, so it's basically like a different profile, so you can set it up for gaming or working for using it for office. You just press that button, but it do requires you to turn the mouse upside down. You do have two glide pads on the bottom, as well as your sensor there as well, which we mentioned earlier, and all your specifications on there. So that's pretty good. The only problem we've got with it, unfortunately, is the software is limiting us doing a lot of the testing. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. It looks pretty nice. It's got a wheel, it's got those buttons on the side, you've got the buttons on the top, which it does say they're all programmable. I suppose you can set them up in your game, but the actual software at the moment, at least at the time of filming, is not available. Overall, we've got a very good mouse. Software issue, we did get around it. We did manage to get a link from the distributor to the actual file on the EU website, which unfortunately there's no English option on there. So if you are English speaking or language, then unfortunately it can be very difficult to find the driver. It's not on their main website at all. Not even the product's not even listed on their main website at all, which is a bit of a pain. So I had to go through a distributor to actually find it, which an average person is not going to be able to do, unfortunately. But saying that, we did get the driver. The driver works as it should. It lets you change everything on the macros, no problem. It lets you change each individual button on the mouse to do whatever you want. Overall, performs very good. Unfortunately, it's let down by obviously the availability or the ease to find the drivers, and with like most Marvo products, we have had issues in the past with people asking us constantly, where can I get the drivers? Because a lot of times the models aren't listed on the websites, the drivers either don't work or whatever. At least they did work. We was able to get them in the end, but they're not easy for most people. Most people usually type in Google the model number and driver, and it usually comes up, and in this case it doesn't, and it doesn't on their main website either. So yeah, you can get a driver, but not easy to find. But we are putting the link in the description for you just below, so you can download it from there, as long as obviously they don't change the link in the future. Otherwise, I do recommend this product. I would recommend it a lot higher if obviously the driver issue and it was easy to get hold of the drivers, and hopefully, from what I've heard, that might be changing in the future where things may be a little bit simpler. But again, at the moment, at the time of the review, unfortunately, it's not the easiest to get hold of. Thank you for watching this video, everyone. It's really appreciated you made it all the way to the end. Please make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and even click that bell so you get notifications of new videos and live streams. It does help support the channel, and supporting the channel basically means that we can release more content for you, and also better quality content going forward. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.